Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Hellfire, and today is somewhat of a different video. It's more chill, and because I'm starting a podcast. That's right. This podcast is going to be about gaming news and just stuff in general. So, we're going to get into it. This first episode has a voiceover and post edit. Um, I will have guests on later, as I feel like I can't carry the podcast by myself, so I will have guests whenever I can get them. And yeah, so we'll get the obvious stuff out of the way first, being, well, Pokemon has announced the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I know this is old news, but I don't know. I just feel like still talking about it. In more recent news, Among Us has gotten a new map, being the airship based off of Henry Stickmin. Now, Henry Stickmin is Innersloth's most number one selling game, and it is very famous at the point in time, as it was considered one of the best Flash games before, well, Flash was discontinued. And having a map based off of Henry Stickmin, basically another game in your IP, is not a terribly bad idea. I do know there's a lot of references to Melee, Nintendo games, Xbox games, Half-Life at one point. At least in the Henry Stickmin series. I don't know about in the Among Us map. Yeah, there's that. And another thing being is Among Us was bought out by Epic Games. Or was it Fall Guys that was bought out? It was Fall Guys that was bought out by Epic Games. Which also brings me to, well, the fact that we're getting an Among Us crossover with Fall Guys is getting an Among Us crossover with, well, Among Us. And it's so far all we know is it's just a costume, and again, this is probably older news, so don't know about that. Anyways, today, moving on to the lesser known, today is Persona 5's 4-year anniversary. Happy birthday, Persona 5. One of my most favorite games out there. And I'm happy that it's been going on for as long as it has. And for people who don't know, Persona 5 is a JRPG title on the PlayStation. You can buy Persona 4 Golden on Steam right now. Not sponsored. Just laying it how it is. And Persona 3 was rumored to get a port as well. However, no news of that has been announced other than the rumors. So I'm not sure how true those rumors are. It was in a leak, and it did get Persona 4 Golden coming to Steam, correct? And, well, it's just, I don't know what to report on that or not. I will keep you updated as more news comes out on that. Another thing being, Marvel's Avengers has been announced as a PlayStation Now game, coming out for free for PlayStation Now users. Now, this is interesting as it is one of the newer games that has come out, and it is getting DLC surrounding, I believe, Hawkeye and his daughter. I am not 100% sure on that, though, as, well, I have not kept up to date on that. In other news, by the Terry Bogard, Byleth, Banjo-Kazooie, and the Monster Hunter amiibos are out now. The Monster Hunter amiibos can only be bought at GameStop, whereas the other amiibo I just mentioned, the Banjo-Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth, can be bought at any provider. Now we just have to wait until we get more news on Amiibo showing up. Basically, is I stuttered for a second there. My bad. I died. Rowlet was trending Twitter today, being the 5th of April, mainly because of them being in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And basically the Rowlet gang were popping off like they were normally doing. Monster Hunter Rise has been released at this point in time. As you can see, this podcast isn't as organized as I'd like it to be. It's kind of all over the place, and I apologize for that. In other news, Smooth McGroove is back. What if you don't know what happened to him? I believe he had his pancreas exploded or something like that, and he had to go to the hospital for a while, and he is back. Fortunately, he is alright, and he's back to making gaming remixes as well as other pop culture remixes, all in a cappella form. Thank goodness for that. He is back, and we are all good now. Microsoft confirms that its E3 show will be free. Now, this is interesting in the fact that usually you have to pay in order to get into an E3 event. But Microsoft is actually making it free this time around, whereas I believe other times they made it pay for. But Microsoft this year is ringing out that they are making their show free this year. Now, Nintendo has kind of already done this with the Nintendo Directs around E3. They used to do E3 presentations, but they moved to the Direct form because it was more convenient, and I believe that really more companies should follow the Nintendo Direct format, which it looks like they are with the PlayStation Now, Square Enix doing their online presentations as well, and it's just more of a way for interaction to be done, as well as just all sorts of things going down, basically. Another thing is, Animal Crossing will be doing a crossover with Build-A-Bear Workshop. Now, the New Horizon, it will be launching tomorrow, being today. You can sign up early for it. And I don't know if it's going to be a lot like the Amiibo cards that are out right now. It definitely seems like it could be, but Nintendo has done all sorts of things in the past, and it could just be something completely new. Jimmy Fallon from the Late Night Show, is coming to stream to Twitch. This is an interesting turn of events, as basically he will be playing Among Us with the Stranger Things cast. And this will be available this Tuesday, aka tomorrow. So if you want to see the Stranger Things cast play Among Us, then I guess tune into Jimmy Fallon's stream. I don't know. It's completely up to you at this point. Forgive me, I have notes and I'm trying to keep on track here. Just seeing what I missed and all that. Alright, Among Us is trying to make a cursed burger contest, or is making a cursed burger contest. And I don't know for sure, but this may become a recipe in-game on the airship map. That is my guess. I am not 100% sure. It looks like Among Us will be doing a crossover with Shovel Knight, as seen on the Fall Guys Twitter. This is interesting, as we don't know as of yet if it's just a skin, a complete character, or not character, but like reskin, basically. And it will be interesting to see whether or not it will be successful, which it's Fall Guys, it probably will be. Ballin' Wonderworld is now considered one of the worst 3D platformers of the past decade. I know there was a bit of hype surrounding this at one point, but it seems the hype has gone away, and it is considered the worst platformer of all time now. So, sorry, Ballins, but looks like you need to be a little better when you in the future. Apex Legends is on the hunt to give away a 12-inch Nessie plushie. As in, they are giving them away. So, if you are into Apex Legends, you can now buy yourself a Nessie plushie. So, it's nice to have. It looks very well made at the point of me recording this. I don't know if they are down in the future or anything like that. It may be limited edition, so if you are into Apex, I would recommend buying your Nessie plushie whenever you can. That way you don't have to pay millions because of price scalpers. Goodness knows we are seeing that with the Mario 35th anniversary All-Stars collection. And price scalpers are going through the roof with the prices, even though it is a $60 game, and it really makes no sense to do so. If you are a price scalper, you are a scumbag and should leave the channel. and all jokes aside, don't price scalp, guys. Come on. We're all just trying to play games here. Go on the same topic of Apex Legends. Bangalore and Wraith got somewhat of a lore drop recently surrounding Bangalore's knife. And it seems that Bangalore may know who Wraith is, or at least who the previous Wraith is. Because if you don't know, the current Wraith in-game has swapped places with the actual Wraith who lived there at one time. And it seems that either Bangalore's brother or something of the sorts is, well, they're dead, obviously, and Bangalore blames Wraith for it. But we do not know anything besides this, as it was a short video, and that was about it. Moving on to another Battle Royale topic, Fortnite has come out with the new season, Fortnite Primal, which basically goes back to roots, I guess, and you get to craft your own weapon, as well as gain the skin of Lara Croft. Now, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider has been a hot topic as of late, as she is getting her anniversary collection released, and it looks like it's going to be really good. And basically, if you want to see me play it on the channel, I can try. No promises, though. Also in Fortnite, the Lava Legends pack is coming back to the game. Basically what it is, it's a pack that contains 2 skins, a glider, and I think back bling and a pickaxe. Forgive me, it's been a while since I played Fortnite, and I don't remember what it contains. I remember I got it when it first came out, but is coming back, and basically what it will have is the Lava Hound skin, the Lava Empress, and the Fire Drake. So look forward to that as it is coming back, and yeah, we'll see if y'all enjoy it or not. I don't know. It's skin. uh, Coming to Call of Duty has announced that there will be some new modes coming to their Battle Royale mode, being a gunsmith customizer, gunfight tournaments, gunfight blueprints, a new sniper being the ZRG 20mm, and a new operator as Revez? I don't know. But this is good. This is pretty good seeing that Call of Duty Cold War is doing really well, and they're continuing on the stream of keeping it really good, and hopefully it stays that way. I hope that it just stays going well, because it looks like it's doing really well, and I know a lot of people are enjoying it. To me, it's just another Call of Duty game, so we'll see. All right, one thing I will say is on the PlayStation 4, you can get some free games with the hashtag play at home. Being Enter the Gungeon, the only one I can remember off the top of my head is Enter the Gungeon, but there's also there's Abzu, Subnautica, and a few PlayStation VR games. If you do not own a PlayStation VR, you can still claim them, but you will not be able to play them without a PlayStation VR. So keep that in mind if you do end up claiming them. Cyberpunk 2077 is getting a new update that will hopefully fix bugs in the game and continue to just have quality of life fixes and all sorts of things in there. Excuse me. Just found in the Smash Ultimate files on a website is, interestingly enough, we might get a bonus character outside of DLC. Now, I want to discuss this later with another person on the stream, as I want to hear their ideas on what it could mean and all that. But basically, I'll give you the lowdown of it, where it's kind of easy. But I might not do a well enough job, so if you want a better job done, I'd recommend going to see Papagino's on that note. But basically, all the characters in the DLC are on the website are labeled basically like 60 whatever through 60 whatever. Now, these aren't the exact numbers. I'm giving an example here. And for the first fighter pass, it is all in order, including the Rexme costume that you get for buying the DLC pack or the fighter's pass. And one thing that people have noticed with the second fighter pass is that it is all in order except for the ancient armor, which is a few spaces ahead of where the DLC would end. Or exactly one to be exactly one. Now, people have started speculating that this means we could get a bonus DLC fighter after the fighter's pass. It would make sense, as technically Piranha Plant was looped into the DLC, even though he was semi-different, as he was a bonus fighter for pre-order in the game. And basically, people are thinking that you will gain a bonus fighter if you pre-order or have the fighter's pass too. Now, other people on the way tinfoil hat theories are speculating that this could mean a third fighter's pass. However, I doubt that will be the case, as Sakurai has worked hard enough on this game, and I truly believe that after the second Fire Pass, he will be done with Smash. He even has said that this is his last Smash game he is going to work on. Now, that does not mean we won't get Smash in the future. It just means that Nintendo will be working on Smash instead of Sakurai. Now, this could mean one of two things. Either one, it will completely go downhill, and we'll never want to play Smash again or anything like that because Nintendo has ruined it. Or two, it will be really good and it's a Smash game. And people will just play it and be like, yep, alright, it's Smash. Apex Legends, going back to that, again, it's very scatterbrained. I'm so sorry about this. This is my first one, and I'm not exactly sure how to keep notes well. But Apex Legends Season 9 will contain a lot of Titanfall content. Now, some people have speculated that this means that it will hint on to Titanfall 3. But it definitely seems that we could possibly have a Titan as someone's ultimate, or Titans will be in the game of some sort, maybe even wall running, or something like along those lines. However, we are not 100% sure on what this could mean, or anything of the sorts. So keep that in mind going forward, and keep your expectations in check, please. On yesterday was exactly 800 days before when the last time Metroid Prime 4 was officially mentioned. In other words, back when they said that they were going back into development, and I believe they gave it to Retro Games to handle. And what happened basically is apparently there was some sort of problem with what the current company they had, and they just handed it over to Retro Games to kind of fix up and just have at it with it. Now, they are previously known for some of the Donkey Kong games, I believe, or it's some of the old Metroid Prime games. So they know exactly what they're doing, and hopefully we will see something on that soon. Other words, it will be a while before we can hear anything on it. Now, recent leaks and rumors have speculated that they are gearing up towards it being a 2022 release, and that we will get a Metroid Prime trilogy port or something along the lines on the Switch. However, other leaks have pointed to the contrary, and believe what you will, I have no say in what's going on right now. Also, to this day yesterday is the official month of Pyra and Mythra's release, and boy have they been a controversial pick ever since the beginning. Now, while many people were originally saying that they were such a bad character, why did you pick them? Why would you choose these characters? Now people are complaining about their moves, as they are pretty busted and pretty generous, I'd like to say. But yeah, and well, basically just get good, I guess. I don't know. But no, seriously, with on the pirate subject of Pyra and Mythra, I do agree their hitboxes are generous, and they probably do need a good nerf to keep the game balance in. Also yesterday was Akira Toriyama's 66th birthday. For those who don't know who that is the artist behind Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Quest, and Chrono Trigger, as well as the Blue Dragon series. So happy birthday to him. It's a little late, like a day late, but happy birthday anyways, mate. Hope you're doing well. GameStop is continuing to sell the 3D All-Stars pack of Super Mario. And this is in complete and utter defiance to Nintendo, as Nintendo stated this will be a limited time release. So GameStop is going against Nintendo here. And I don't know for a fact, but lawsuits definitely could be made on that account. And I just hope for GameStop's safety and just everything that's going on there. Just hope you're doing well, GameStop. Don't screw with that. Someone modded Mario into Crash 4 or Crash Insane Trilogy. You modders are a riot. Bunny Day is here in Animal Crossing as well. For those of you who don't know, that's the annoying event where all the eggs pop up, and it's back. Yay. Oh boy, it's definitely a pain there. And Ghost of Tsushima is $24.99 via Adomura, which I believe is a third-party company. But it's $24.99 through there. If you wanted to pick it up, there's a good chance you can do that for pretty cheap. Monster Hunter Rise has been released as of last week. But basically, Monster Hunter Rise is the newest in the Monster Hunter series. And keep in mind that this game is good. You should get it if you haven't. Or if you like free roam, where you get to go and just beat up all sorts of dragons and monsters and all that, it's a good game. Then you should definitely try it. It's definitely something that should be brought to light, as well as just everything that's going on with that. Oh yeah, Silk Song was announced on April's Fools. People thought this was a joke, but apparently not. It was actually announced. Which Silk Song being the sequel to Hollow Knight, and it is scheduled for I believe it's scheduled for either later this year or next year. However, I am not 100% sure on that, so keep that in mind as it was a long-awaited series, and now people are just waiting on Elden Ring. So, all right. So I found the actual page. It's going to be released December 13th of this year. So around Christmas, way before Christmas time, about a week in like 2 days. So it might be a good present to pick up if you have the Hollow Knight fan in you, or you have another Hollow Knight fan who's actually going to play it and all that. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this episode. It was messy, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely will be having people in the future, as I need someone to bounce off of when it comes to these. If you're interested, feel free to ask down in the comments, and we'll try and set something up with Discord or something along those lines. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. And this is Hellfire signing off. Goodbye.